What's up guys, and welcome back to another video on my channel. So today we're going to be doing the 6-star Invisible Woman gameplay video. I've tried her out before this, like just to mess around with her, and I've tried to like play with her properly, and it's so hard for me to play with her properly. I don't know why, but yeah, we're just gonna go through the abilities first, and then yeah, we'll get into we're gonna go straight into Realm of Legends and see what we can do. We could do 2 or 3 fights we can see, in Realm of Legends. So her passive abilities, obviously we haven't got her awakened, so we can't really read out that. But her passive ability, so while dodging backwards, Invisible Woman is not struck by any attacks. 20% chance to block is a perfect block, and reducing all damage to 0. For each debuff on the opponent, Invisible Woman's attacks deal an additional 4% of the damage dealt as a burst of physical damage. So she gets these vulnerability debuffs that she puts on the opponent, which is where her attack really goes up. Her pre-fight ability, so if the force field is active, Invisible Woman hits have a plus 383.2 attack rating. But yeah, the force field, so she starts with the force field, and the strength of the force field is equal to 2061.4 health, and it obviously goes up with boosted buffs. Whenever Invisible Woman would take damage other than from the special 3, the force field takes up 90% of the damage instead. When the force field runs out, it goes into cooldown for 20 seconds and reform with 100% strength. It can go down to 30 seconds to cool down because of this, if it doesn't reform for any reason. So she has an invisibility passive, which she turns invisible whenever she dodges an attack. Invisibility lasts 2 seconds but starts paused if Invisible Woman is not bleeding. So because I'm using Suicide Mastery, she's gonna become invisible, and then she's gonna quickly go into cooldown because I'm using the Suicide Masteries. But after that initial 16 seconds, when because the bleed from the Suicide Masteries lasts for 16 seconds and then it finishes after that 16 seconds, then that's when I can build up the vulnerability debuffs. So yeah, so invisible, she 100% chance to miss attacks by the opponent, and obviously she invisibility goes away when you block an attack, if the opponent misses or if the opponent hits Invisible Woman, and it goes down for 10 seconds. It goes down into cooldown. Vulnerability debuff, so she can place 50 of these on the opponent, and this occurs when you trigger dexterity, and they are purified whenever invisibility expires. So you want to sort of play her when you're invisible. You want to sort of play her with the intercepting game, and you should try not to parry. So that's probably the way how you should play her. And so when attacked, if the force field is active, 65% chance to exhaust the opponent. Obviously that decreases the power gain on the opponent. It's a special 1. If the force field is active, 25% is added to its current strength, and if the force field is on cooldown, 50% chance for it to be restored at 50% strength. First hit of this attack grants Fury for 9 seconds, so I think we're going to be using special 2s. And if the attack is blocked, Invisible Woman has a 50% chance to turn invisible. If the force field is active, add a flat 100% chance, add a flat 100% to the force field's current strength when using the special 3. And if the force field is on cooldown, is instead restored at 100%. So yeah, special 3s are quite good, but I think I'm going to stick with the special 2 just to increase this attack rating. So yeah, that's the abilities. We're not going to use the pre-fight ability, but this is the team we're going to be using. So we're using 2 synergies, one with the Human Torch, which increases block proficiency and perfect block chance, and the one with Omega Red is just benefits Omega Red. I don't even know why I have it in there, but yeah. And then we're going to use the Hela and Heimdall synergies to boost that attacking up. So yeah, and sort of like cheat death. But yeah, let's get into this fights with Winter Soldier. She's pretty good. She's pretty good, I'm not gonna lie. But so as you can see, we went into invisibility, and then we just sort of it sort of went into cooldown. That is because of the So So now this is when we can put the vulnerabilities on, and then just sort of just bait out his special ones. And as you can see, we've got 4 vulnerabilities on him now at the moment. Yeah, we've got 7 now. The attack also increases when we block into the opponent as well. So it's pretty darn good. Pretty darn good, if you'll ask me. But yeah, we just want to sort of intercept and try not to block, or try not to parry Winter Soldier's attacks. Oh snap, we always missed that. So as you can see, we're 50 hits in, and 50 hits in, and Winter Soldier is at 59%, which is pretty good. Pretty good, man. She's a very, very good champion. Oh snap! I didn't expect that to happen. Okay, so as you can see, we've lost the invisibility, so all the vulnerability debuffs are. What? How does that miss? I thought I intercepted that. Okay. I'm kind of pulling away from like what? We're just gonna bait our special one, and then we'll yeah, and then we'll use a special 2. It shouldn't bring them up to a special 2. Hopefully not. There we are. And then we can just start piling in the attack again. I really do like this champion. Like I said, I've been using her a fair bit. Just in like Act 6, just to sort of prepare for this video. Oh, damn! Oh damn, we kind of messed it up then. Now, as you can see, her special attacks can do a lot of damage, but still gonna. This wasn't like the best gameplay of. We need a special one. As you can see, she gets Incinerate from the Human Torch synergy. So so yeah, it's a good good additional damage there. We keep on piling on the attack. And yeah, should finish this attack, this fight after this. There we go. So I didn't really play that well because I didn't get up to 50 vulnerability debuffs. But as you can see, like her damage output is pretty good when she gets the vulnerability debuffs. But we'll try on this Captain Marvel and see what we can do. But yeah, she's awesome, man. She's awesome. It's really good. We just triggered that Heimdall synergy there. Just wait for the bleed to sort of there we are. And now we can just pile on the attack. I keep on missing that special too, but there we go. We want to sort of try and get some dexterity, build up the dexterity. Going with the attack there. As you can see, like she can really deliver some damage, man. But we can just keep on piling on the attack. Getting our intercept game up a bit. Okay, so try and bet out the special one. In doing so, we're also okay, got kind of lucky then. We're at 13 sort of vulnerability debuffs. But as you can see, because she's a 6-star, it does mean that like her attack, like her base attack, is still pretty good. But like as you can see, like she's doing a lot of damage, man. I'm very impressed at the moment. Special one, use a special one. Use your special one. And as you can see, when we do hit into the block, she does, the Captain Marvel does gain, like he does sort of take that energy damage from the vulnerability, as you can see there. Yeah, we're at, oh no, we messed it up. We were going quite well then. I think it's harder for like Captain Marvel because the special attacks are not like, it's hard for them to, it's hard to like get dexterity with them. But we just keep on going, man. We keep on going. We need a special 2. See what we can do off this. Look at that attack, man. She's so, for what like people were saying before about her, she definitely has like surprised a lot of people. It's definitely surprised me. I thought Namor was gonna be sort of the champion, but like he's probably the champion from that month. But she is, I thought she was just gonna be like a champion, you know. Not that good, but she's definitely surprised me. Definitely has surprised me. What would I rate her? I would rate her as a probably like a she's got high demigod tier damage output, and like I think she will be a high demigod tier champion. Doesn't have to be awakened, I don't think. So yeah, I mean that's probably going to be it. Sorry it's a bit short, but like because I've been trying her out beforehand, and I mean she's really good. So so yeah, I would give her like a high demigod tier, or the least like a low demigod tier status. She's a really good champion. If you have to be quite skilled to play. Obviously I've just started playing with her, so I'm not the most skilled player out there, but yeah, definitely she's at least a high demigod tier champion. But yeah, if you build up to those 50 vulnerability debuffs, then it's a GG. It's a GG. But if you have liked the video, please like it and comment as well if you enjoyed the like face cam thing, and if you want to keep on seeing my face and all that. And subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll catch you in the next video. Peace.